Hey, this is Tanya. Check out the amazing wine palette of Achim, one of the owners of San Francisco's Nectar Wine Bar.
I guess I have this really interesting respect for the people who know a lot about all sorts of things, but I love wine and food. You knowing so much about this wine and wanting to share it with me makes me happy. When you get a glass of wine in your hands and you don't know what it is, what goes through your mind?
First smell the wine.
Right.
Most of the time I take about 5 minutes before I even taste the wine.
To
We'll just smell it and look
That's a lot
at
of
it.
smelling.
Look at the color too. And look at the viscosity. The legs in this wine, if there was better light, it would be easier to find out. It's not very thick. Based on the aromatics that I get in the wine, I wouldn't suspect the wine to be high alcohol. I think it's a Burgundy, based aromatically, what I get in the nose.
And what are you getting in the nose? How do you describe it?
I get spice, I get some cherry notes, and I get a little bit of kind of plum almost. It's like pruny plum notes, which tells me it's a Burgundy with a little bit of age. If it was completely young and new, I'd probably get a little bit more of sour cherry and maybe a little bit of vanilla.
You have a very special nose. Like how does your nose get all of that? 'Cause my nose didn't get all that.
I have a pretty well-trained nose. I can't stand being next to a
Very
person
special.
that wears perfume. Yeah, it's kind of with my girlfriends. I always give them a choice: either stop wearing the perfume or just stop dating. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know Achim was going to be quite so funny.
And
at some point you taste
at
it,
some point in time I taste it, because sometimes when you taste it, you're surprised. The other thing that I get in this wine is quite a bit of tannin. And I almost get a little bit licorice-like quality, which is not very typical from Burgundy. It's very masculine, kind of big, broad-shouldered Burgundy.
So what's really fascinating to me, Aaron actually said the wine was extremely feminine. Aaron thought the wine was from Italy. He did.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
If he thought it was from Italy and I get the licorice, I think I was, and with all that tannin, I was on the wrong track. And it's, I think
happy I
it's a
redirected you, Achim.
You redirected me a little bit. I was trying to figure out where does the licorice fit in. So it's a Barolo. Barolo has sour cherry too, but it has sometimes more of that kind of dried cherry component versus fresh sour cherries. Sometimes you could kind of, get off on the wrong track.
You know what? I totally forgive you for getting off on the wrong track.
You give me a little tick, and I'm like, that licorice and that dried.
You know why? Because we're friends now.
All right, we're friends. All right, so it's a Barolo.